Team, how are we for this Tuesday? I was about to say Monday because I was actually down in Bunbury yesterday, and so today my working week is actually starting today, and I keep thinking it's Monday. But anyway, we are here, we are live, we are ready for another Access Update show. I've just named it Access Update Show because I thought it'd be funny, maybe create something new. I don't know where it's going to go. This recording will also be alive on our podcast. If you guys haven't had the opportunity to go and check out our podcast, it's called Chalkback with Ado. You can go and search it on iTunes and on Spotify. If you just type in Chalkback Radio, that's chalkback like the chalk we put on our hands. Chalkback Radio. Go and search for that. Have a listen. Go back through our back catalogue. It's obviously a work in progress. There's a few podcasts on there for your entertainment purposes. So go and have a bit of a read, have a laugh. Me and Yui are on most of those, talking about all things CrossFit Access and giving you guys the chance to dive a little bit deeper into the things we cover in our classes. That being said, because it is available on podcast and we are broadcasting this out to not just our CrossFit Access members, out to the wider community, I want to be super, super clear that that this information is specifically targeted towards you guys, our members, but of course, if anybody else finds this information useful, all the merrier. So that being said, I want to welcome you all to listening to our Chalkback Radio. It is a podcast that's designed for CrossFit Access, for members of CrossFit Access, for our members only. Little bit of a disclaimer. Before we get stuck into this episode, I would like to remind you all that all the opinions voiced on our podcasts are for our opinions only and not necessarily those opinions of CrossFit Access as a company. Any advice or information expressed on that podcast or on this episode is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Furthermore, we cannot guarantee you any results or shit, what a tongue tie. I fucked that one up so bad. I can't wait for this one to go live. Ren's pissing herself laughing. Anyway, I'm going to read it from my script so I don't make a fuck up again, right? Furthermore, we cannot guarantee any results from our advice because, as with any endeavor in our fitness journey, individual results may vary. Any advice given in this podcast is general advice only and should be used for educational entertainment purposes only. That being said, we are now done with all of the legal stuff and all of the jargon I've got to get done because, as I mentioned, this will be going live on our podcast. So team, today for the Access Update Show, we got 3 things I need you to cover. We've got Team Series I want to talk about, we've got our Apparel I want to talk about, and we've finally got All Stars, which I also want to talk about. So leading straight in, Team Series, boom, 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 the scores are up, the scores are live. Well, being a fellow bear, I am not too happy with the results. Obviously, Cobra took out week 1. Such a close race, such a close race. Cobra's tied with the Bears for number of scorecards in, so they got both got 30 apiece, with Wolves coming in with 24. Cobras took out the attendance percentage, which is what gave them that nifty little wee lead. You did that because you have a total of 68 members in your team and Bears had a total of 70. So because we equaled on scorecards, you won by percentage, giving you those sneaky little extra points. No one scored any points for the reel. Disappointing. No one tagged, no one made the reel, no one got the reel done in time. So remember, just to reiterate, the cutoff for the reel is the same cutoff that the scorecards have to be in for the Open. We do this so that way when we accumulate all of the points, we can just do it in one big hit. So if you guys are working on reels, yeah, including my own fellow team, yeah, obviously put that to bed, park it up, and we can use that this week because the same thing applies, yeah? So, because I'm such a nice person, right? Check this out. If you submit 2 reels this week, yeah, by cutoff, so next Tuesday, yeah, we will vote on the reels and we'll give you the points back for this week. Okay, so each team has the opportunity to put 2 reels in this week, 2 Instagram reels. Remember to tag CrossFit Access, put those reels in so your work is not wasted, and we will vote independently on each of those reels. So you might win one, you might not win the other, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Yeah, give us the chance to accumulate those points and have a little bit of fun with it. This week's weekly challenge. So the weekly challenge for Friday this week, when the Open is released, is the team photo. Okay, the team photo. This one though is not in term, because we do another team photo challenge. This team photo is to prove max attendance at the 4:30 Friday Night Lights. Now the intent of this is to get your whole team, as many people as you can, down to the 4:30 Friday Night Lights kickoff. Okay, Kelly's going to sit down there. She's going to take a photo on the work phone. Okay, on the work phone, she's going to take a photo of each team. The team that has the most faces in that photo. Okay, that's how we're going to count the attendance, is going to be the winner. Obviously, first, second, and third subsequently down. Yeah, okay. So that's a wrap for the Team Series update. Ren has just asked, so Renee Evans, I'm just reading his comments. Does the boomerang story that was shared by Access gain a point? What boomerang story that was shared by Access? Do you remember? Did you share something? A boomerang? No, because boomerang's not a reel. Boomerang's not a reel. Has to be a reel. Sorry. Okay, moving on. Apparel. Woo woo! Yes. So the 10-year shirts. The 10-year shirts is in. Those things have been signed, sealed, and delivered. They are currently being printed as we speak. We do not have an ETA of a delivery date, but the Antas guys, so Antas are the people that do the printing for us. They're normally always good. So let's just say expect them to be around in the next 2, because they normally take about 3 weeks. So let's just say they should be here around the middle of March. Let's just go around there. So in about 2 to 3 weeks, we should get those 10-year tops that everybody ordered. And they should be sitting here. If you missed out on those 10-year tops, we did order some extras, okay? So we didn't just do the pre-order, we also did add in a couple of extras as well. So if you missed out, you might be able to grab yourself one of those. Now, the one part of the apparel I did want to talk about, though, is the hoodies. We're going to be having 3 hoodies this year. We've already released the first hoodies. The first hoodies was the new color of the Access logo. So this A, obviously, in the black and gray, is now been released. You can pre-order those, get it stuck in now. We're also going to be doing the Southern Cross A, which you guys saw the new design of that, and then we're also going to be doing the Starseed, the Starseed which we released last year. So there'll be 3 options for you guys to go and choose from. The other 2 options will go live this week for pre-sale. We're going to have a 3-week get your order in ETA on those, so that way we can make sure that we have them here in our hot little hands, towards the end of March, early April. So as the weather starts cooling off, you guys already have your hoodies. So we're ahead of the game this year on those. The last thing I wanted to talk about, I know this is getting testy, thank you for hanging in there, you guys, is All-Stars. If you guys have been with us for a little while, you know that All-Stars is a competition that we run in conjunction with the All-Stars team over East. It's a nationwide comp. We all run the event all on the same day. This time we're a weekend behind over here in WA. This year is huge. This year we are taking it off-site. This year the competition is not at Access. Because it's so massive, we've got upgraded finals venue over East. We've got Brandon Swan, Rob Forte, like a whole bunch of the pro athletes over in the Eastern States. They're all doing the programming this year. This year is huge. So we are anticipating a massive uptake. Also, we've got no COVID restrictions this year, so that's exciting. So because we're expecting this event to be so massive, and I want to see so many Access teams down here, we're taking it off-site, and we're going to be hosting this at Claremont Showgrounds, back where it originally actually started back in the day. So it's going to be pretty massive. So start getting your teams together, beginner, intermediate, and RX. Let's do this. You need 2 males, 2 females per team. If you get stuck, if you want to do the comp but you don't know anybody that's doing it, hit up one of your coaches. We'll take down all of your names, and we'll start trying to facilitate some teams in here, but starting to get that in the back of your mind. That event happens in June, so we're looking at June 17 and 18 for that event, so plenty of time post-open to put your teams together and start getting fit. So quick wrap up, team series. Weekly challenge this week, as many people per team as you can in the team photo taken by Kelly on the work phone, to count the number of faces at the 4:30 Friday Night Lights. Apparel. is on its way. It's in the printer getting done. Hoodies will be released by the end of the week for the last 2 designs, and obviously start getting your teams together for Team Series. Whew, that was a mouthful. Thank you, team, for hanging in there for that Access Show update. If you missed it, just tuned in, it will be posted, obviously, live. It'll be posted, pre-recorded, back again on the Facebook group once I hang up. And you can go and find the audio on our podcast, Talkback Radio with Ado. And you know what? If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you might even find it on there. If you didn't even know we had a YouTube channel, go and check it out. It's called Access Online. Have a look at it. Just search CrossFit Access on YouTube. You'll find us. And there's a whole bunch of other cool videos that we've posted up on there over the many years. Yeah, you'll see some beardless Aiden videos in there as well, which will be a bit of a laugh. If you just want to go there for some shits and giggles, go and do that. Anyway, team, I'm out. That's the Access Update show for this week. I will catch you guys in the gym. Ciao.